So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the all done up collection from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Child, this is what happens when I try to film 5 in the morning. I'm telling you, stuff's already falling. I'm sorry, let me get right. 3:30 in the morning. If you're curious what's on my eyes right now, though, this is the, where do I have it over here? No, it's the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette that y'all saw me do a video on a while ago. I did another look with it today, so that's what we're working with as far as the eyes go. Y'all know I love me a blue purple moment, so it's always a good time to do a blue purple moment. So this palette is 20 shades, and I forgot how much this retails for. No, I'm not good with stuff like that. I know my total came to, I think, $80-something when I used code, say it with me now, Cage Makeup. We use code Cage Makeup for everything around here. Just about. The only places we don't use code Cage Makeup is when we go to Nomad. That's when we use code Dion. So just if you were concerned, we can use code Dion there. But here's what the palette looks like on the inside. I feel like this is a pretty unique color story. I think I only have like one palette to show to you. I feel like it's somewhat similar in my collection, which to me is always good, because since I have so many palettes, the fact that like I can't pull out like 4 or 5 dupes to me is good. So as usual, Maggie killed it on that. Now with her rainbow palettes, of course, there's lots of people coming with rainbow palettes, but like when it comes to her unique color stories, I feel like she does a good job of making it just that unique. So the only thing I have to show you is the Ultimate Shadow palette from NYX. Which one is this? The Ultimate Utopia. That's the only one I have in my collection. I feel like it's somewhat similar to this, and I don't feel like they're close. If anything, I feel like this would be a companion palette to this, because this one is so much cooler, and I feel like this would have some of the tones to fill in with this palette. So to me, this is more of a companion palette, but I figured I'd show it. The only other neutral-esque type palette I feel like she has is the, of course, the Dollhouse that came out this year. I believe the Dollhouse Primal, and this is the third one that she's coming up with this year, but that's what they look like side by side. Again, I guess this could be a good companion palette for it, because it's like it has some lighter, different color tones to go with the mattes. If you like to mix and match colors in that regard, I feel like this palette would be good for you to pair with this one. So that's what both of them look like. And this one, I believe, has 30 shades in it. Or it might be 32, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's 30 like I thought. So they look like that by that. But as you can see, mine is quite dirty. The funny thing is, this is one of my least used palettes from the brand. My most used palette, I believe, is Surge, and then Primal would be second. This is third, and then the original Blends palette is fourth, because I don't do rainbow looks that often, but you know, the palette I feel like I needed to have. Of course, the battery wants to die now, so while I go get another battery, I will swatch the 2 lipsticks I got on my hand. I got the Classic Red, and then I got one of the nude shades, of course, because you know I couldn't help myself. So I got Like a Pro and Tease. So I will swatch another back of my hand, the lip liner and lipstick, and then I will get back to y'all in a second. So let me zoom you on in real quick and cute like. I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Now we already know the red isn't going to go perfect with the eye look I have on now, but I figured I would try that one on now, because most likely I'll wear the nude for the pictures, but I wanted you to see the red one. So let's get into it, girl. Plus, I'm probably not going to use the lip liner that goes with the red one. I mean, with the brown one. Because I swatched Cola alongside of the one that comes in the palette, just so you can see what lip liner color I prefer. So this one is nice, but it wouldn't... I'd have to wear like a super light lipstick in order for it to work. And although this is a super light lipstick, I'm still most likely going to go in with Cola if I do put this one on. I might save this one for another time. But we're going to put on this one right now. So this one is Like a Pro, the Classic Red. And then this one is Tease. So... now I'm going to put on the lip liner, girl. I'm trying to film this today because I got a palette coming tomorrow in the mail, and I'm hoping it's what I think it is, because if it's the Alien Cosmetics collection I've been waiting on, I will definitely be trying to film with that Saturday, so that way that video can go up Sunday. And then you know, as you can see, it goes on really creamy and smooth, nice and easy. My only thing is, I always concerned about stuff like this and packaging like this breaking off easily, because it seems like my brown was already broken, because it was spun up a certain part that I hadn't turned up when I took it out of the container. It was like that. So My only concern is how, with them being so creamy, I don't know if they're gonna be like the ColourPop ones and break easily or what. But, you know, the formula is nice and it went on nice. So it's a nice color. It's a nice formula. As you see, it goes nice and smooth on the lips, so I'm here for it. Now I'm gonna go off camera and figure out what we're gonna do with my eyes. I kind of don't want to take the eye look off I have on now, but y'all know this is just my color aesthetic, so I'm sitting over here looking in the camera like, yes, girl, you look good, yes. But, you know, we gotta work on the new palette here, so I need to get this done. So I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order. Knowing me, y'all know which roles I'm most likely gonna do, so we either gonna come back with a look from this side over here or this row right here. I don't really see myself dipping in too much else. Maybe the orange and green type combination, and then another time I can just do a smoky eye with this palette for an Instagram picture or something. Either way, I'm feeling like we're gonna end up in this little section right here because I've been doing a lot of these type of pinkish tones lately and I want to do something different. So I'm gonna come right back with an eye and then we're gonna, you know, give my thoughts on this palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is what I came up with. I did a little graphic kind of detailed crease, if you can't tell. I used 2 different colored pencils. We'll get there when we get there. But y'all know the purple on my lower lash line came from the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette, so we don't need to harp on the purple. I didn't plan on filming this tonight, but then I remembered I had to take 2 little boys out this weekend. My son goes out with his best friend once a month. I think I told y'all this in another video. Like, I let them spend the night here at my grandmother's house, and then the next day I take them to go do a couple of fun things, and then we take him home. So I have to take them to the Color Factory Saturday here in Chicago, and then I have to take them to see the movie Black Adam at the movie theater that's close to both our houses, and then I will drop his friend off. So I'm thinking like probably like 9 o'clock Saturday night I should be done. Then I'm gonna drop him off. Then I'm gonna film whatever shows up at my house Friday tonight because, you know, I need to get my videos done still, and I'm just glad I only have a couple to do. I have one more I probably need to do that you all said you want to see a battle of. It was the, what is it, the the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette up against the Michaela palette. So I have to do that probably Sunday when I get off work. But, you know, it's gonna come. It's just, it's gonna be slow like the Pat McGrath. Got a whole bunch of stuff been going on. Anyway, let me show you how we got this eye while I did all the rambling about something else. So I took the shade Transform here. I took the shade Starlit. That's what you saw in the front part of my eye. I took the shades I said I was going to. So I did Muse and Unexpected. And then I took Features and Vision and dusted over them. But I feel like you can't tell that I dusted Features over it because it's so light till it just blended in with everything else and didn't transition the way I was hoping. But, you know, whatever. And of course we know I had to use Shine because it's just this gorgeous glittery greenish sparkly metallic. I mean, like, look at that. I had to use that in the inner corner. It was a requirement for life. It was just so stunning. I had to do it. And that's the eyeliner I have on my not waterline, in my crease that I put for the detail work. Is from AF94 in the Atomic cream liner. So I started with Transform in the crease, so let's start there. That's how you got that kind of dark depth going on up here. I felt like there wasn't a good like transition shade for me, so I just used this one with a light hand so that way it would, you know, handle business, because I don't feel like a good transition shade in here for me, because for once all of them are like super light and I'm like, I can't do anything with that one. And then this one is the second lightest and it's more of like a taupey thing, so that's why I want to do the kind of look I'm doing now, because it's more of a taupey look. I have on the Lancome foundation by Cares. I think it actually did a good job with the concealer I put on. Sorry, the primer I put on, I used the Power Eclipse from Milk. They saved themselves with that because for a while I wasn't trying to mess with them after that that concealer eyeshadow primer fiasco that they call themselves making. To this day, I still do not like that. I don't understand how Betty Jean used it, but bravo to her. Next, I'm going to take the shade Muse, that dark green I told y'all about, and we're going to start patting on the outer view. Now I patted this, and then try to like blend out my shape afterwards. With this, I built it up. I preferred to build it up just because I didn't want to get too dark too quick. And plus, I knew I was going to have to go back and layer some after I put the green on my eyes. So I just wanted to make sure, you know, I had enough. I'm hating the shape of this eyeliner, but I was trying to do it and the eyeliner was so damn dry to like, I had to try to draw up it 50 times because I was using the ColourPop one originally, and then I finally gave up on the ColourPop one and remembered I had the AF one. So I ended up having to use the AF one. And I was like, So we're going to put some more Muse on. I'm just trying to get a nice shape. And I love the way how nice and easily it blends out. So I like that about it. Gave us a nice little wannabe cattish eye shape there, which y'all know I live for. Now we're gonna take the shade Vision, the dark green. Just take this brush and dust over it right here to give that kind of airbrush effect that I was looking for. Like I said, I was looking for this type of airbrush effect from Feature, but I don't feel like it did it. I feel like it totally disappeared in the crease and you don't even see it. So I wasn't exactly feeling that, but you know, maybe it'd be better if it's like a shade I put all over the lid with like some graphic liner. Maybe that'd be cool. I kind of want to do that, but I'm like, we'll see. I'm trying to get into graphic liner. If y'all haven't noticed, I'll be trying to put like different color liners in my crease and whatnot now, as opposed to just doing the liquid liner. I still did the liquid liner in this look as well though, but you know. We're trying to do some new stuff. We're trying. Now I'm gonna take the shade, what is it called? Unexpected. The more mustardy, like brown, yellow-ish shade. And start putting that on the lid. So I went like another probably 3/4 of the way on my eye. And try to blend that in. I'm like looking at Natasha like, why do you keep coming up with all these baby palettes? Like, aren't they like $18 or $20, something like that? I'm like, I might as well just buy $25 and get 2 other shades. I'm like, if it comes to Sephora by the time the sale gets in, then I'll like grab it just to like, you know, compare to some other stuff. Plus it'd be good for like when you travel. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do if you're like a Natasha collector who already has all this stuff. Maybe you're supposed to buy these things like for travel purposes, because otherwise I don't see the purpose of these other than to like get new consumers to try the brand, because you know there's so more reasonably priced than the other things. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like gradient. It's a vibe. I like it. I think it'd be cool to do a look similar to this with like the reddish, brownish, pinkish shade down here. So I might try to do that another time, but obviously we're not doing that today, girl, because it's 4 something in the morning and I need to go home and relax. Adriangameover has a half day at school tomorrow, so they have a breast cancer walk, and then after that it's like I need to come pick him up, and it's already like 4 now. So by the time I get home, I'm probably back 5. I need to wash my face and go to bed, then get up in 3 hours to take him to school, and then come back in 4 hours to pick him up. So I'm like, y'all just, he's like, can I just stay at home and think in my mind? Like, yes, I would love you to, but no, we're not doing that. Because if you all remember in the what was it? I think it was the Unearthly unboxing video. I told y'all about how he was sick for like 2 days and how I thought we had to go to the doctor Saturday. But when I got home Friday after I had sat up for 4 hours and filmed all that stuff, of course, then he was fine and we didn't need to go to the doctor. So then now, and then I had just wasted all the time filming for nothing. Then I got up and came over here, and then I didn't feel like filming that night like I normally would have, because I had filmed like 4 hours after getting off work just to make sure those videos went up. So I hope you enjoyed them, because girl, I had to do a lot to get them done after having worked 8 hours and I've been in bed since 4 p.m. the day before. Girl, it was a lot. Now we're gonna take the shade Starlit and really just go in the inner corner right here and dust it on, and then kind of bring it up a little bit. I tried not to bring it up too far. I just wanted like a little peek of the matte to acknowledge that it was there, but also the lid to have the glitter on it. So that's how we got what's going on right here and right here. Try to make sure they look even. I feel like I need to put a little bit more of the matte back on because I bought a little bit too much glitter. And if I remember correctly, I did it on the other side when I wasn't filming anyway. So we just following the routine again. Put in a little bit more of Unexpected. Has anybody watched the new season of Love Is Blind yet? I have not. If you have, don't say anything. I saw all the contestants though, or the contestants that ended up getting engaged or whatever, and I was like, this should be interesting. I feel bad because one girl was talking about some like the person she loved and loved her back or something like that, and I was like, wait, what? Like, it was a whole hot mess. I was just like, okay, this trailer's a hot mess. I need to go watch this. So I might watch it tonight since I have the boys and I'll be using my computer. I can use my work computer, just go on Netflix and watch stuff. Or I might watch it on my phone because I don't have my Netflix attached to my work computer. Now let's go into the star of the show, because I'm telling y'all, I feel like Shine is like one of my favorite colors in this palette. And we just have to pop it in the inner corner because we just have to. Now let's do the graphic liner. And then we'll talk about my thoughts. So, I use this Golden Color Popping. This is from the Lush Life Collection, so it is quite old. But it's actually still creamy, so maybe the shimmery ones work better than the matte ones, because the matte one was the one that was so dry that I had to just go in and use that AF94. So as you can see, I just draw a line up the side here, and I stop where the Gold Shimmer and Shade Unexpected stop, just so it'll just look natural. It looks like a natural extra shine in the crease there. So we're done with that pencil. And like I said, it's still nice and creamy. It's just the colorful. It was just, where is it? It was just this shade right here. Oh my, y'all so dry. I had to rub it on my hand so much. That's what you see on my hand rub right there. But it still didn't work out. It was just super dry. And then it broke like 2 times while I was trying to do it. So I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. So this go round. Oh, apparently there's a sharpener on the bottom of this. I was not aware. But this go round, we're just gonna go ahead and draw up with this one, and then we will come back and talk about my thoughts, girl. So that would save time on this foolishness. So, oh no, don't you start this foolishness. Let's see, because I've had this one less time than I've had the other one. So I'm literally just drawing it around the rest of the eye. I should sharpen it before I started, but too late, we're here now, y'all know me. I literally just connect it and draw it like backwards toward this direction. And then we should be good. So we got a match on both sides now. The same colors. I will go off camera and do my eyeliner and my mascara, but I'm gonna back y'all on up and we're gonna talk about my thoughts on this palette. So I'd say it's the standard quality of Blend Bunny. It has the classic fall colors. The only color I'm disappointed in is Featured, but then again, like with my skin tone, I didn't expect it to do too much, but I was hoping it would give like a tinge of yellow, and I feel like I didn't get the tinge of yellow I was hoping for. I just got like a white ashy-ish type cash that pulls kind of gray if you see, but with my skin tone, again, I wasn't super shocked or too mad about it. I feel like it's one of those shades that I can pop in the inner corner like a matte inner corner highlight. So with the ones at the top, I most likely have to do a matte inner corner highlight. I feel like I can get away with the white, but I'm not really too concerned about using that one. But overall, I really like the palette as usual. I love the quality as usual. There was one more palette I wanted to compare this to. I think it was the Heather Austin one. So let me go grab that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So here is the Heather Austin and Adepte Cosmetics in the all done up palette. So here they, jeez. Here they are side by side. I feel like this would be a good companion palette for this as well, because I don't necessarily love the matte formula of Adepte. So I feel like using the shimmers out of here, which are stunning and absolutely amazing, alongside the mattes and Blend Bunny palette could be a match made in heaven. So if you have this palette, you might want to use this palette if you decide to get it during Black Friday, or if you decide to get it because you're a Blend Bunny collector like I am. You might want to use this palette with this palette. I was just disappointed in the mattes when it came to this palette. The shimmers are amazing like always, but I don't know. Plus, I feel like the mattes paired weird with the stuff. I mean, I get where she's coming from. You can use this one and this one with these, and then these two darker ones with the stuff back here. But I don't know. This one disappointed me. But this one did not. I'm absolutely in love with this. I will definitely be pairing this with this. I have one more palette to compare this to that I had that I said was similar to this one. I think it was the, what is it? The Nocturnal palette from, who are they? Lemonade Tricks? Let me see. Because I brought it with me, so. Let's see. I feel like it's not exact, but I figure since we're here and it's here and everybody's here, I'll go ahead and show them. But yeah, no, so it's not as similar as I thought it was. But again, I feel like this could be a good companion palette for this as well, because it has some fun bright colors to go with the deeper tones in here, and then the lighter tones in here, and then the shimmers in here have dual chromish action, and these are really sparkly shiny. So these could be your inner corner highlights, and the ones in here could actually be your lid shade. So again, these are palettes that you compare with. But I love the fact that I don't have a whole bunch of palettes I can compare this palette to. That makes me happy, because that means when she does make a unique color story, as opposed to doing the rainbow or like, you know, the more colorful palettes, that she can come up with unique color stories that not a lot of other people are doing. So I was excited and happy about that. So those are my thoughts on the palette. I love it, if you can't tell, as I love most Bling Bunny cosmetic stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I will definitely be getting another lipstick. They feel nice and comfortable on the lips, while I've been sitting here talking for like the last 10 minutes. And then the lip liner is pretty nice too. I'm wondering how the lip liner in tease is, doll face is gonna look. I know Karen got doll face and tease. I plan on getting doll face as well, just this more pinky one. I didn't like the deep burgundy one, and I already bought my mom a few burgundy lipsticks. If you all don't know, she loves that cranberry red lipstick that you see a lot of older African American women wearing. They just like berry tone lipsticks. I don't know what's going on with that. I know my mom and a few other ones. I know Jackie said her mom likes those lipsticks too. My mom does as well, so I bought her like 3 or 4 throughout this year. So I'm like, I don't need to buy anymore, because my mom really wears lipstick. Rarely changes lipstick. She usually has her like 3 or 4 that she wears, and that's it. So I don't need to buy that shade, but I will definitely be buying what's the doll face. So those are my thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.